Ladies, gamers, and gentlemen, welcome to BelleNOiR TV, YouTube, Starcraft 2 casts. My name is BelleNOiR, and I have another game for you today. And again, it is going to be a PvT. I apologize for that, but for some reason, I keep getting PvT replays from people, so introducing on Overgrowth in the bottom left location from team TCM-gaming, it is first the blue Protoss player. And his opponent is going to be from team Red Bloods, Lillekanin, which means little rabbit, from Denmark, playing as the red Terran player. Lillekanin was the one who sent me the replay in the first place. This is a pretty nice game, I've been told, at least. Just for the record, I never ever watch the replays before I cast them. That's I think that's fair towards you, the guys that are watching. And also, it leaves a little bit of a surprise on both sides. I'm surprised when something happens, and you can hear my genuine reactions to what's going on, instead of just me knowing exactly what's going to happen when and stuff like that. You know, it's just all about honesty and sincerity towards the craft. Finally, we're having some music. Nice. So, a little bit of scouting going on here from TCM's first. He's going to take note of the gas count. And whoa, oh, this is a great find for first. Actually, he did spot the second barracks, so he knows that potentially aggression might be coming, and this is not going to be a Reaper opening. In fact, it's not. It's a reactor being added on. And no Reapers in sight for the time being. So let's see if first, how does first react to this? Does he build a second gateway? Does he use his chrono boost on the gateway instead of his nexus? He does have 50 chrono boosts saved up, so so far no reaction from first in terms of production. Instead, he's going to get the natural expansion down, and this could be tricky. That's 400 minerals you're not gonna have to build units, and Lillekanin, well, you know, he's been known to play cheesy, play aggressively, and do proxies, such as this one. So we have a Maka Rax down on the low ground, and we have a proxy factory on the left side here. First has not done anything so far, actually. Beyond getting the mothership core there and the Stalker, there is a robo facility going down. He doesn't know about the factory, but maybe he wants to get it for the potential marauders, as he did see the tech lab being added on the barracks on the low ground. So maybe he wants to have immortals to deal with any kind of pressure. Sends the Stalker out towards the watchtower to scout. Now this is of course dangerous. There could have been units waiting there. And he is going to see these units on approach. Will try to damage those marines as much as he can, because frankly he's only on one gate, so he's not going to have that many units to defend. The mothership core just recently acquired enough energy for a photon overcharge, so that's going to be nice. But here comes the proxy factory, going to start building widow mines inside first's base. Now this is tricky to deal with. Those Stalkers will have to go back and try and kill the widow mine before it burrows. And all the while, Lillekanin no doubt will be pressuring the front. Well, not while the photon overcharge is active, but when it runs its course, then they can go on to the offensive again. And until that happens, first better have those two gateways finished. Doesn't have warp gate finished yet. That's the biggest problem. So he's pretty much producing units 3 at a time. There's the immortal. He will need an observer as well. Where is the observer? There we go. Observer goes out of the robo facility. Do we have another overcharge? No. And here is the part where it gets tricky. First has to decide, do I kill the Widow Mine? Or do I defend versus this? And it looks like he will be losing the entirety of his army. More Stalkers are coming in, but he'll have to evacuate the entire natural. Let's take a look at that Widow Mine. It's getting targeted down by the probes. Will it die in time? Whoa, that was narrow. But it does go down. Doesn't matter, however. Lillekanin still on one base. The army size is 30-9. Warp Gate only just now finishes. One of those gates will be unpowered for sure. Well, maybe not. Yeah, it will be unpowered, that pylon. Too far away. And now only 2 gates available for first. He has to pull probes in order to defend versus this. And Lillekanin is kiting him back all the way. And he's laughing as he's doing it. 15 probes to 22 SCVs. Army supply not looking that hot for the Protoss player neither. 18-9. And it's going to continue dropping once those additional units come in here. Now, what is the follow-up plan here for Lillekanin? Of course, getting a starport, but this natural base, I think it's safe to say, will at least suffer some damage, if not go down. Now, with the observer on the field, the factory, of course, it's not going to be as useful, but it can still produce Hellions. Hellions are quite decent versus Zealots. And those Stalkers are going to be falling to the Marauders with the concussive shells. So that could be a nice option for Lillekanin. Where is he going to put that factory? Looks like he's just going to remain content for it to be floating in the air. Oh my goodness, he is pulling the boys. Alright. And he still has enough SCVs back home to mine comfortably. And first, I don't know how he expects himself to hold on to the natural, but I don't know. These Stalkers are going to fall. Stim is done. He needs to move up the ramp. He's going to lose at least one more Stalker doing this. There we go. The Mothership Core, not enough energy. Still needs 20 more energy for the overcharge. And the natural at this point, I think, finally is gone. There's actually one Marine here on the top, giving Lillekanin vision. That was smart to do. Natural Nexus going to be falling. There's not a single thing that First can do about it. There we go, as it explodes in a hail of sparks. And First actually supply blocked, so even if he wanted to warp in some units, even if he did have the money to do so, he does not have the supply, and he's going to lose another pylon, so he has to build 3 to unsupply block himself. That's the money he will not be getting back. And now with the medevac, this army is almost, I hate to say it, immortal. Is this going to be for the Dark Shrine later on, or maybe for the Blink? I don't know how much good Blink would do first in this situation, but a Dark Shrine might be a solution, considering there's no mobile detection and only one command center to scan with. So Lillekanin biding his time, not wanting to rush forward hastily into anything and making a mistake. He knows he is ahead in this game. He does hold the reins firmly in his grasp. Does scan and let's take a look. Oh, that's actually brilliant. In case of force fields, use the drop. Well, he's taking some unnecessary damage from the photon overcharge, but is it going to matter, really? I do not think so. Look how many probes are going down. We can take a look over here. 39 probes have died already. And with these Marines remaining, the last shreds of resistance are defeated, and First has to GG. What a nice game. Ladies, gamers and gentlemen, if you enjoy the cast, please don't forget to like, share or subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next cast. Bye bye.